I had to make short form content to promote my metal band, so today you're coming with me to make some armour. For those of you who don't know, my metal band Silk Spinster all wear armour on stage in a post-apocalyptic cult type setting. Part of the creative process for Silk Spinster is working on our armour and changing it up every now and then, so it's time for me to make mine. And there's nothing more manly and metal than a skirt. For those of you who don't know, on stage I wear armour with a chain type skirt. I'll put a picture of it here. And I want to keep that for my new set of armour. However, the issue is, that armour takes at least 2 people for me to put on. I can put on the front, but I need someone to help me fasten the back. And if I'm trying to make content on my own, it's nearly impossible. It's a complete nightmare. But I have an idea of how to make this much better, and it all starts with a piece of plastic chain like this. You might say this looks incredibly plasticky and not particularly good. Nothing like my old armour. But here's the secret. My old armour, all that chain is all plastic. I'm not walking around stage with a whole load of metal on me. I wouldn't be able to move. It's all in the presentation and the paintwork. And this is how I turn this chain into something like this. This is the chain now it's painted. You can see it's much more metallic, looks metal. On the end I've done a bit of red paint, and there's a reason for that. You see, with time this red will wear away and it'll chip and it'll look more damaged and it'll sort of look like a rust type colour. But this isn't done. A lot of the details I do on these chains will all be done by hand. I'll paint things like rust, other details on them, but that's a video for another time. But I've got them all lined up, so I'll give you a quick show of that. This is just the start. This is the ones I've got done up to now, all base coated, ready for hand painting to become part of my chain skirt, if you will. And here's what it looks like before it's painted. I think you'll agree, it looks a lot better.